Hey guys, what's going on? It's TwoFiftySix back. Sorry for the delay. We're back. It's the F1MC in Silverstone for round 4. The league with the most realistic calendar. Very good job there. Might have had to get out of it a little bit. And there it is. A 28.2. Got Tommermans coming through next. That's a 28.1 as Milan in the Red Bull with a 25.0 and Fraser very close behind at 25.1 as Pampernik has just improved to a 24.7, pretty close to Milan there, although I fully expect that gap to open up when Pampernik gives it his all. Seems to be a clean lap, but a slow one though. It's gonna be a 26.1. That is not at all slow. That is good enough for P6. Milan improving by 2.5 tenths by 256. Actually, coming through 404, 256, 404. He wants to know the memes. Beating out Pampernik's time. And Thomas Jensen was out, completely missed him. 24.4, beating out Milan's time, so maybe a little bit too early for Milan to retire. As Flat Red will be crossing the line, that's a 25.9. And here we go. Crash Vettel over the 9, a 25.6. Slots in just behind Fraser. Almost a second though, difference between these two drivers. So Milan probably prematurely again retiring from qualifying. I mean, you're not racing against AIs. There's always time you will find, and even if it is just 1,000ths, just as Fraser does, he found 1,000th on his lap. And here he comes. Nearly sets the same time again. And that is him out. Big summer blow with a huge improvement, 4 tenths up to P6. And that is qualifying over. And it's actually not Pampernik on pole position, it is Thomas Jensen who we are on board with right now. Surprisingly, close as well, very close between P1 up to P5 there, even including Crash Vettel there. Hydrate and sanitize. Thank you very much, Jansa, as the double lights are gonna go on. 5 lights and away we go. It's Thomas Jensen with a pretty handy start. But Pampernik as well, away pretty well, but Milan even better, jumping him off the start, looking very nice indeed, but there is some more jostles there, and that is Crash Vettel already around there, and some more chaos ensuing. That is Pampernik also around now, and that, I think, is the action that we've all been craving after the Barcelona Grand Prix. And that is Michael now, I think. No, that is Jock, indeed. Again spun round. But Crash Vettel already closed the gap to the pack. Struggling with his tires, indeed. There is again the strategy. Either soft mediums or soft hards. Nothing too much here. Crash Vettel now getting past Tombermans here. And all the way in front, we've got Big Summerblood fighting Vlad Vassaloni. We've got a yellow flag, and that is the other Ferrari of the Weasel in the gravel there on the exit of Cobb's Corner. But this will now open up the opportunity for an amazing like chase to the top, as we have some more guys spinning. Let's go see racer David Tommermans getting unlucky, and that is Pampernik. Oh my god, running into the side of Tommermans there. Spinning around a second time, and that is a virtual safety car now, and that is a start and a half. That is a start and a half. Estragos is overtaking the Yayayosh driver there. Hopefully he can reconnect to the race. And here we go through Village onto the Hangar Straight. Sorry, onto the Wellington Straight. I always mix them up, I told you before. With the DRS and overtake button, Michael defending the position nicely there, pulling away even little touch on the rear there between Crash Vettel and Michael. And that is not gonna be easy for Crash Vettel to get around but he gets the better exit as they're running side by side up to Cops. Seems like Michael is using the overtake button, gets past before Cops even. Crash Vettel getting an amazing exit though on Michael, using the overtake once again. Will he get it past this time round? Yes, he will. Up into P7. Is he gonna make it P6? Yes, he is. As Big Sam Upload is struggling with that front wing damage as Jog is retiring from the session, and we have a full course caution safety car. Let's have a look what happened to him. I just saw him there. Jog is still in the race there. Yeah, there he is, parked up. I wonder if he just retired from the race on track there. And now let's have a look at the stops. Shriver, David, Louisa and Tomberman stopping Pampernick for the second stop of the day. The safety car, of course, helping him a lot. Being very slow, probably having the delta there. Thomas Jensen still in the lead. Milan now getting into the pits, probably for some hard tires. Nope, they actually got the mediums ready for him. That's gonna be a struggle till the end of the race also for Pampernick, I would say. Fraser jumping Milan there in the pit stops. Fraser also going to the hards, not quite fancying playing with the tires much. Hoping to get that done. Flat was in the pit as well, with some fresh mediums, having to go for the gamble. Dragos on the hards and Crash Vettel, I think these are the hards as well. And behind, Big Summer Blowout also coming through that orange McLaren on the white wall tires. Just warming up his tires, so is the rest of the field. Letting the safety car just pull away out in front. Breaking down the grid. Slowing it down. And let's go on board with Michael for that safety car restart. Gets a pretty shocking exit, but so does Thomas! Spun round! That is not how he wanted his race to go, and that is Shriver also with that same issue in the wall, trying to get his car turned around, and also now Ghosty Racer spun round as we have some fights going on in front here between Thomas and the Weasel, needing to make his way around once again. But what a restart. Fraser already overtook, well, Fraser, Milan and Flat already overtook Flat. So does Crash Vettel, no wonder, as he is ghosted. Thomas now making his way past the Weasel, who outbrakes himself and lets Pampernick through pretty easily. Flat Red just falling down the order, and Michael, look at this gap. There's almost nobody behind him, but he still needs to pit, extending his stint, of course, on the medium tires, starting on them. Not quite worth to go for the pit stop as we go on board with Flat Red. Thomas Jensen really struggling now on these tires, holding up Pampernick behind him. And the Weasel now also trying to catch up to the guys in front. Pampernick using that overtake button very nicely indeed. And round the outside of Stowe he is. Now in front we've got David against Big Summer Blowout. Same tires, but there is a little bit of contact between David and Big Summer Blowout. Big Summer Blowout being pretty happy that Pampernick was there, who seems to be mega struggling. So does Thomas Jensen, with the sound of hitting the wall. And Ghostly Racer, his day isn't getting any better at all. Spun it again almost as we go on board with Pampernick once again on the inside of Big Summer Blowout. Who will get the better exit? You would think it would be Pampernick on these better tires. Little bit of contact. Big Summer Blowout having some connection issues. He is now side by side again with Pampernick there. And he will be passed in just a moment's notice. And Michael's gap has been deteriorating. Getting the DRS now. And that will be a pretty easy overtake on Michael here. And you can see the car going around. Will Milan have a little look? He is on the inside, and Michael's tire seems to be approaching the end, as Milan is now through. As you can remember, Milan and Fraser fighting it out in qualifying, with Milan coming out in front, but Fraser jumping Milan in the pits there. As we go back on board with Excuse Me Panpernik here, as they are running pretty close. That is a three-way battle for P6 there. Panpernik having a look on David, locking up. It is Red Bull against AlphaTauri going for the switchback move there. Who's gonna get the better exit? It will be pretty equal, and that is David, hoping to keep the line, and was, in my opinion now, looking at this just once, fully entitled to do so. Almost spinning around Panpernik there. Thomas has finally gone into the pits as he gets some mediums to the surprise of nobody. Let's get the tires up there. Flat still on these 10 laps old softs, of course disconnected. And now Big Summer Blowout and Tomerman side by side. Who's laid on the brakes? Pretty clear. That was BSB, Big Summer Blowout. And Ghostly Racer is out of the race. Retires in the pits. Expecting to get the DRS in just a second. A little bit unhappy on the rear there. But will he be able to overtake? And it certainly looks like it. Dragos trying to defend just a little bit. Braking a little bit later. There is plenty of contact. But Flat barges his way around. The Weasel having a little look on the outside. That's not going to work that easily. And Dragos just in and out of that DRS on Flat. It is pretty crucial he gets it, and he doesn't actually. The Weasel more than enough ERS to spare as Dragos and the Weasel go fighting through Brooklands and Luffield. As I think Thomas Jensen might have had a little moment with Milan there. And just as I switch away, Tomerman's retiring from the session. Got enough from this Grand Prix then. You can just see how much Panpernik is closing up and reeling Fraser in now, only 2.5 tenths. Is it gonna be enough already into Stowe? No, but it is close. Nobody else in this grid is lapping in the 27s, and also on these very, very old medium tires, where I think Panpernik has managed to perfection. Now down the Wellington Straight. There really isn't too much defending, is there? Yes, there is. Panpernik is locking up. Fraser now getting it wrong. Overly eager on the throttle, trying desperately to keep Panpernik behind with a costly mistake. Also, whilst we were watching Big Summer Blowout and Dragos fighting it out, Milan is very close now again to Thomas Jensen in front in the Haas, having a shocking Grand Prix. And just look how much Milan is setting him under pressure now. Doesn't have any ERS to speak of as well. But maybe he gets the suck and will go for a dive bomb around the outside. He tries it. Will the switchback be alright? Oh, he tries it. He tries so desperately to get his car around. Not getting it done though. Now empty ERS once again, and the overtake. And ERS then. That is not enough, touching Thomas, getting so frustrated. But here is Panpernik, our race winner for today. Fastest lap to end out the race. Fraser in P2, and there it is, Crash Vettel in P3. We will have a look now, as the Weasel will be coming through for a brilliant P4 indeed. What Milan is gonna do. And I think that is Shriver there. Can he get it done round the outside on Thomas Jensen? No, and picks up a 3-second time penalty. That could be crucial there. Dragos getting promoted though to P4. Milan struggling on the exit. And a 5-second penalty for Thomas. Also the 3 seconds for Milan and Thomas as well. Big summer blowout now finishing in P6. Vlad will be coming through after a promising Grand Prix in P9. So David though getting promoted there. And Michael, not the Grand Prix he would have won it. Started from plumb last. Up to 11th on the one stopper medium to hards. Interesting strategy indeed. And there we go, he's coming through into the wall. But this is Pampernik, the winner of this Grand Prix. Spinning twice, almost spinning a third time. The British Grand Prix done. Fastest lap for Pampernik. Not the pole position, so not the Grand Slam. But it was a brilliant race once again. F1MC always delivering. Bye bye.